That I think it's an interesting formulation. But as the book has mentioned, the problem in this, the problem is sometimes absolutely irreconcilable.
Hmm.
Like your own experience of trying to insert a small concept uh, of uh, uh, respect
Mutual
instead of
respect.
mutual respect instead of tolerance,
Yes.
and how you found that it's very difficult to really do both the things together simultaneously.
Yes. So, to explain this, I have several things. I use words, I've coined phrases, and so I use these to provoke people. So, whenever I ask a person in the United States who's into religious dialogue or interfaith dialogue or a member of a church, because they're very open about their religiosity, unlike in India, religion is out in the public square very visibly. So when I ask them what is your policy or your position on pluralism, often they say, well, we are tolerant. So I critique the word tolerance. And this is a very common thing. We practice religious tolerance. So I tell him that, would you like your spouse to say that I tolerate you? Or your colleague to say I tolerate you in the office? Or someone to sit there next to you at dinner and say, I tolerate you to sit next to me. I mean, it's patronizing. It's a kind of talking down at somebody. It shows that there is something wrong with you and they are putting up with you. So why not mutual respect? And the religious people who come from a very exclusive religion have a hard time giving respect to another one. They can tolerate, because you can tolerate something that is illegitimate. You can tolerate just before tolerating, but you can't respect it, because when you respect it, you've given it authenticity and legitimacy. So this is part of the exclusivity, the linear history, and all those other things. This is true. But when you make a point like that, they are stuck by it. After a while they get it and they realize that there is something they can learn. So this is an example of what an Indian can always do. There's many things of this sort. What an Indian can do by way of explaining his difference, and so many Westerners have written to me after understanding that mutual respect should be the phrase and the idea, not tolerance. So many people have started saying, okay, we ought to think about